Hello, as promised, I'm going to show you the templates for eCollege for the transfer division and for the business division. As I was sharing in the email with you, the business template was the first template that was designed for eCollege. It was designed based on best practices for e-learning. Also, with the help, of course, of input from academic affairs, the business division and instructional technology, and with a lot of help from Tahithia Taylor, who I would want to give a lot of credit to. So one of the things you'll do, I'm going to just kind of show you first. One way you can identify the business template is that they have the blue arrow, as you can see here, and you can see up here business division. And if you go to the college transfer in, it's a red arrow. So that's one of the distinctions as we work through this today that you'll see in terms of the differences. So first I want to show you the course overview. I'm in the college transfer division. We're going to just talk about this section right here. We have a start here menu, meet your instructor, course technology, code of conduct, course tools such as email and things like that, and class announcements. So this is college transfer. And if I shift over to the blue side, and I'll show you, the blue side, the blue arrow, you'll see exactly the same thing. Start here, meet your instructor, course technology, code of conduct, course tools, class announcements, as you see. Let's go down to guidance and objectives, which is the second area, the syllabus, ebooks, and external links, guidance and objectives on the blue side. I'm going to switch over to the college transfer side, and you'll see the same thing, syllabus, books, and external links. There is one difference on the college transfer side, that we've added a calendar, and the business side may decide to add that, but I know a lot of our current online instructors do use a calendar feature, so we wanted to include that on the college transfer side. Okay, so that's the only difference we've noted so far between those two templates, and I'll show you again. Again, they don't have a calendar, and the college transfer in does. All right, so let's go to the next area. Again, I'm on the red side, which is college transfer. Instructional materials, we have weekly assignments, group work, integrity classes, and virtual labs. This is on the college transfer end. Under instructional materials, let's go to the blue side, which is the business division. They have weekly assignments, group work, integrity classes, virtual labs, and FAQs, which is a new area they just developed. We don't have this yet. I did look at the FAQs on their end, and I'm not quite sure. I think they're just going to make FAQs unique for each class, and I think that's a nice feature. And if college transfer wants to add that button right here, we can. But as you can see, the staples, weekly assignments, group work, integrity, and virtual labs, it's exactly the same. Remember, if you don't have virtual labs, as you can see here, you can just take this particular button out. All right. Now I'm on the red side, college transfer. The next area is discussion board, directions for discussion board, connect and Cengage in case you do use technology. And you can also change this to any type of product that you may have that's external to Blackboard. And again, we're on the college transfer side, the red side. Let's go to the blue side and take a look. And you'll see the same thing, discussion board, directions for discussion board. They use connect, so directions for connect and connect. So you'll see it's the same pattern with that external link being put here. As you can see, the courses were designed for ease of the students, so that when they move from like a Psychology 200 class to the business section, they're not searching for things. The templates are designed to be extremely, very much mirrors of each other. Okay. So I'm on the blue side. Let's go to assessment and grades. You have grading rubrics, quizzes and exams, exam proctoring, ProctorU form. This is a new element that the business side just added. And so we went ahead and added that for the college transfer. You'll see that in a minute. My grades and end of course survey. Again, assessment and grades. Let's take a look at it on the red side, which is college transfer. And you'll see it here, grading rubrics, quizzes and exams, test proctoring, the ProctorU form, my grades, and end of survey. So this is a 100% match. The ProctorU form, we're going to start using ProctorU, which is, this is that proctoring service that will proctor the midterm and the final. Now, they may have like a ProctorU login. So at this point, this may say form or login, but you can see they're mirrors of each other. Next, I'm going to do this whole little section right here. Right now, remember, I'm on the red side. help and support, we have online tutoring and help desk. One thing that you need to be aware of is that we'll be using tutor.com for tutoring for college transfer students. On the business side, they already have built-in tutoring through their textbooks, so you'll see a difference there. Okay, so we have online tutoring, help desk, then we have student support services, the LSCC website, the library, Ask a Librarian. This is extra. I'm going to take this out. It looks like it's a duplication when it pulled over. And ADA services. When you think about this area right here, and you're thinking, why student support services here? Now we're getting into SACS requirements for e-learning, okay? So when you're thinking to yourself, why do they have so many tabs? Why is there so much here? Again, this template was designed with quality matters standards as well as SACS requirements, okay? So we're meeting those obligations. Now, let me tell you about the major difference between the two templates. If you notice now I'm on the red side, that's college transfer. If you notice over here, we have very specific steps under the welcome. Step 1 is the course overview, the required downloads that MIS requires for the students, syllabus overview and quiz. We have online code of conduct. These are mainly, when you go into them, they're videos the students have to watch, or directions, not directions, but rules. Discussion board rules, how to submit assignments, and I'll go into one of them for you, submitting assignments, which I think is a very important step. And what we've done here, a lot of times we cannot assume the students know how to submit assignments online and how to view their grades. So in this section, we've added submitting assignments, a tutorial on that, as well as how students can check grades in Blackboard and view their feedback. So what we have done on the college transfer side, or at least tried to do, is during that very first week, they are actually learning some of the ins and outs of how to be a successful online student. We're making sure they are understanding the student support services part. Again, that's a SACS requirement, so we want to document to SACS. This is how we handle it. We're going over ProctorU and the fact that they have to order equipment, purchase equipment, things like that. We're explaining them about email and how email you cannot use an external email. So we're breaking it down very, very specifically for students, okay? On the business end, and I said this is a little different, they pretty much are going to do it a little differently. They're doing a course overview, and from my understanding from Dr. Milton, they're going to kind of touch upon all the things that we're touching upon within their course overview. They used to have the steps, but they have eliminated the steps and put them all within the course overview. I think they're just going to have a different approach, and we can talk about that on the 21st. The major thing on the 21st we also need to talk about are the weekly assignments right now, and I've talked to Dr. Milton about this. We have weekly assignments. We're on the blue side for weekly assignments, and if you go on the red side for weekly assignments, let me click on that. This is the eCollege template that you're seeing. On the business end, they modified let me try to get this to go in here. Give me a second, I'm having a little trouble. Okay, it's a little slow. Okay, we're in. On the red side, which is college transfer, we have units. They have weeks, which is no big deal. So if we go in, one of the things that we're going to talk about on the 21st for the business teachers as well as the college transfer teachers, as you know, if you've gone through E-certified training, we have these standard, what we call standard staples of all eCollege courses. So if you have a discussion board, it should, you go in here. So we're going to make sure that everyone is comfortable with what we have inside each class. Now remember, as an eCollege instructor, let's say you don't have a lecture or presentation, you just simply go in here and you delete it, right? So anyway, these are the staples within each eCollege course, and I want to remind everyone that we cannot delete these, okay? So, or rather, you can't, how can I explain it? You can't delete the original template. You can delete it once you start building them, if that makes any sense. So these are the standard ones, and each week you come in. But what we want to do and make sure of is that whether we're on the business end or whether we're on the college transfer end, that we decide on what those standard templates are. Right now, these are the ones that we feel are appropriate. but we might get in that meeting and decide, well, we don't need additional materials. You may decide that we don't need that. So we'll just take it out. So anyway, hopefully we won't have too many radical changes to the template, but that's pretty much how it is set up. And hopefully now we've answered any questions as it relates to whether or not the templates do mirror each other. And again, I just want to give a special thanks to Tahithia Taylor for getting us started with the template, and the great job that the business division as well as academic affairs they've done in terms of developing the template, and for Ms. James for ensuring that we have Quality Matters standards folded into all of our eCollege courses. If you have any additional questions, please bring those questions or recommendations to the meeting that we're all having together on the 21st at 10 o'clock in the CTEL lab. Thank you.